Right now, something unusual is happening and it is catching attention very fast. A clear message has appeared on a ZANU-PF office wall and the message says no to 2030. This is not just ordinary writing. This is a strong statement and it is raising many questions about what is really going on behind the scenes. This situation is becoming serious because of what that message represents. The idea of 2030 has been connected to leadership staying longer than expected, and many people understand that Zimbabwe's constitution already gives clear limits. So when a message like this shows up in such a direct place, it sends a signal that some people are not happy with that direction. Before we move deeper into this story, make sure you like this video and subscribe so you don't miss any update, because this matter is still developing and every moment counts. Now, let's go straight into what is happening. This message did not appear in a hidden place. It appeared on a party office wall, which makes it more sensitive. It means whoever did this wanted it to be seen. It was not done quietly. It was done in a way that people will notice immediately. And now people are asking, who could have done this? Was this someone from outside or someone from inside? This is where things start to become more interesting. Because when something like this happens in such a controlled environment, it raises questions about internal unity. Stay with me and don't forget to like this video and subscribe, because we are breaking everything down in a simple way for you to understand clearly. Now, think about this carefully. If everything was fully united, would such a message appear like this? It shows that there may be different views inside, and those views are now starting to show in public, even if in small ways. This is how many big political moments start. It begins with small signs, a message, a reaction, a silence. Then slowly, it grows into a bigger conversation. Right now, this no to 2030 message is acting like a signal that something is moving beneath the surface. Make sure you like this video and subscribe, because you need to follow this step by step to understand what comes next. Let's talk about timing. The timing of this message is very important. It did not just come at any time. It came at a moment when discussions about the future of leadership are already sensitive. That makes it even more powerful, because when a message meets a sensitive topic, it becomes louder than it looks. Now imagine people walking past that wall and seeing those words. Immediately, it starts a conversation in their minds. Some may agree, some may not. But everyone will think about it. And that is how influence works. Not always loud, but very effective. If you are following this story closely, like this video now and subscribe, because we will keep giving you updates in simple English so everyone can understand. Now let's go deeper into what this could mean. There are different possibilities. One possibility is that this is a sign of internal disagreement. Not everyone may be comfortable with the 2030 idea, but instead of speaking openly, some may be using other ways to show their position. Another possibility is that this could be coming from younger voices. Across many places today, young people are becoming more active. They want to be heard. They want to be part of decisions. And sometimes they express themselves in bold ways like this. And then there is another angle. This could be a sign that the conversation is no longer quiet. It is moving from private discussions into public space. That shift is very important. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe, because this is where things start to become very interesting. Now let's look at the reaction side. So far, there has not been a strong direct response about this exact message. And sometimes silence can also speak. When there is no quick response, people begin to ask more questions. Is the situation being watched quietly? Is there an internal discussion already happening? Or is this being treated as something small for now? But even if it looks small, the impact is already there. People have seen it. People are thinking about it. And people are connecting it to the bigger issue. Like this video and subscribe, because we are giving you the full breakdown step by step. Now let's talk about what usually happens in situations like this. When a message like this appears, there are three stages. The first stage is awareness. That is where we are now. People are seeing it and reacting to it. The second stage is spread. If more similar messages appear or more actions follow, then it becomes bigger. The third stage is response. That is when leaders or groups begin to respond clearly. Right now, we are between stage 1 and stage 2, and that is why this moment is very important. Make sure you like this video and subscribe so you stay updated as we move through these stages together. Now, let's bring it closer to everyday people. For many citizens, what matters most is stability and progress. People want to know what tomorrow looks like. They want to feel secure about the future. So when topics like leadership timelines come up, it becomes something everyone pays attention to because it is not just about politics, it is about the future. And that is why a simple message can carry so much weight. Keep following and like this video and subscribe because this story is not ending here. Now let's imagine possible outcomes. If nothing else happens, this message may fade away. It may be removed and the conversation may slow down. But if more messages appear, then it becomes a pattern. If people start speaking openly, then it becomes a movement. If internal discussions become stronger, then it can lead to real changes. Each step depends on what happens next. And right now, we are watching closely. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe because we will keep updating you with clear and simple explanations. Now, let's talk about something very important, the power of small actions. Many times, big changes start with small actions, a message, a sign, a symbol. These things may look small, but they can carry deep meaning. This No to 2030 message is one of those moments. It is simple, but it is powerful. It is short, but it is loud. And that is why it is getting attention. Like this video and subscribe because you don't want to miss how this develops. Now let's look at the bigger picture again. Zimbabwe's political space is always active. There are always discussions, decisions, and movements happening. But what makes this moment different is that we are seeing a visible sign of disagreement connected to a major topic. That combination is what makes it important. Now, let's slow it down and look at the message itself again. No to 2030. 3 simple parts. No shows rejection. 2 connects the idea. 2030 represents the timeline. So the full meaning is clear. Someone is saying no to that direction. Clear, direct, and strong. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe because we are breaking everything down for easy understanding. Now think about this question. Will there be more signs like this? That is what many people are waiting to see. Because if this is just one, it may pass. But if it repeats, then it becomes something bigger. And that is where attention will increase even more. Stay with me, like this video, and subscribe because this is where the story continues to build. Now, let's talk about control. In any organized structure, control is important. So when something like this appears, it raises questions about how much control is there at the moment. Is this fully under control or is there something growing quietly? That is what many observers are trying to understand. And that is why this situation is being watched closely. Like this video and subscribe because you need to stay informed step by step. Now let's bring it back again to what matters most, what happens next. Everything now depends on the next move. Will there be a response? Will there be silence? Will there be more actions? Each answer will shape the next stage of this story. And we will be here to break it down for you in simple English. Make sure you like this video and subscribe so you don't miss anything. As we continue, remember this, every big story has a starting point. This could be one of those starting points. It may look small now, but it may not stay small. That is why it is important to follow it from the beginning. Like this video and subscribe, and stay with us as we continue to bring you real-time style updates in a clear and simple way.